Whispering donkey. I can speak louder, but I don't have a medium tone. I've got quiet mumbling and
I know
really fucking loud, you know?
but you're not at
I
this
just
stage
need
yet.
people to fucking listen to me because I'm having a few pints, man.
This is when you're full of fucking...
And what I'm saying is more important than what anybody else has ever said.
I think you got that. I can't find the adapter for the headphones, so fuck it.
Yeah.
What's the crack? Welcome back to Ages
Welcome
Abroad.
back. Here we are, guys.
It's been ages.
Apologies for the
That's alright.
hiatus.
You got
we've
some-
had, life gets in the way.
Life gets in the way, you know. It's been, 6 months since we've done
6
this?
months with Gary.
6 months with Gary, who ruined it. Kept on trying to talk about Prince Harry. I'm like, alright, I know you're trying to get to a joke that isn't funny, Gary, but just fucking get the joke out of your system. Prince Harry, blah, blah, blah. Good, are we done? Are we done? And then he wanted to talk about the fucking the tennis. I'm like, Gary, you're losing this now.
We love you, Gary, if you're listening.
Nah. So what's the crack? How's it going?
Good. Yeah, man. New house.
You living on your own now, a bachelor pad?
Living on my own.
If those, I was going to say if those walls could talk, but they probably could because of the amount of fucking stuff that's stuck to them. It's starting to grow its own ecosystem.
Yeah, new job, new house. Going back to Ireland in 2 weeks.
Yeah, what's the plan over there?
Just get fucked up, probably.
Just get
for 4
fucked up.
weeks, Yeah.
Egypt's not abroad. Egypt's at home.
Egypt's at home. Yeah. Yeah.
No way. That sounds fucking class.
Yeah.
I did it recently for Mark's wedding, my brother's wedding, and then I was like, oh Jesus, I can't fucking. It was too nice. It was the drink was too nice. The atmosphere was too nice. The fucking company was too nice. I'm like, no, I need to punish myself.
Bit of misery.
I need a bit of misery. I need to punish myself for things I did as a kid.
Yeah. So, tell me a story.
I'll tell you stories, man. It's been fucking mad. What, six months. I'll tell you one first of all. I'll whisper this one because the window's open. Some new neighbours moved in, right? Some new neighbours. And I was driving in the gate that you came in, the entrance gate, they call it, a gate. And there was a woman taking a photograph of her son. Son was about our height, right? So I assumed closer to between our ages. And he probably is. But yeah, and then she took a picture. That was fine. I drove the car in, and I got out of the car. You know, you look back down at the gate to see what the crack is, and she was gone. But he was hiding behind the wall, looking around the corner at me. And you go, I had a big weekend, so I don't know if I'm seeing that or not seeing that. And I look back, and then he's looking there, and I went, I've got expensive shit in my car. Right? So I went upstairs, and I went back down, and then he was standing behind the other wall. On the other side, it's also terrifying, right? So because I seen him, he's behind that wall. I went, okay, he's still there. I got something out of my car. I walked, and then he was standing in the middle of the driveway, just standing there like Mike Myers. I stand there. I swear to fuck, like not a lot scares me. That frightened the shite out of me. That frightened the absolute shite out of me, right? And then one day I walked out with him, and he's very friendly with all the neighbours, and he's jumping around and friendly. And he goes up to anyone. I found out he's racist as well. There's a lovely Asian lady who lives on a couple of doors down, and she gives him loads of treats, right? She looks after him. She goes, hey, Bobby, yeah. Gives him treats, and he loves it. He runs over. Yeah. Then a different Asian lady moved in, and he's seen her. He's like, yeah! Ran over, started jumping all over. She,
Thought it was the same.
Terrified of dogs. Yeah, you're a little racist, Ramsey. You're a little racist. You need to sort that out. But I was bringing him out for a slash, and the guy was hiding behind a car, right? And I said, I glanced.
This wasn't the middle of the night.
This is the middle of the day. Okay. I glanced and I seen him, and I went, all right. And I carried on, but he jumped out. He gave him a fright, and all I heard was him bark. I've never heard him go fucking nuts like that, right? Like
Except for Steve the Pirate.
Steve the Pirate is the only other exception. I couldn't even explain that to people. Steve the Pirate is a guy that drinks in father's heads. That I think he is ghost. He's haunted by someone that beats up puppies. That Ramsey as a puppy was friendly with everyone. He goes, arr, and Ramsey just went, fuck it, arr, went nuts at him, went nuts at Steve the Pirate.
First day.
First day. Yeah. And then, but he did it with the guy, and the guy was like, running, hiding behind cars. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm starting to get angry. Yeah. I'm angry at the dog for barking. I'm angry at him. I'm like, what the fuck is everyone
winding him up?
Yeah. What are you doing, right? The neighbours sort of appeared around. Neighbours all appeared. And I'm like, let's not escalate this.
Yeah.
And then, so I brought him out for a piss, and I came back, and then he was still hiding behind the car. And then I went to the car to get something, and I came back, and he was standing there in the middle of the fucking driveway again. I said, right, I'm just going to get in the car and drive away. I'm going somewhere. So I got out of the car, I got in the car, drove out, went the wrong way, came back the other way, and he was standing there at the gate, just staring at the car. Fucking terrifying. New neighbours. Frightened shite out.
Yeah.
Frightened.
It was all going so well.
It was everything was
Got
going
to
so
pack
well.
up and move, man.
We were making friends. He was
Yeah.
making friends, and now it's a fucking Michael Myers lived next door. Like, I shouldn't say this, but I think there's every horror movie boiled into one. I shouldn't say this. This is bad. But like, he lives at home, and I think like like what's that psycho who lives with his mother? She could be dead. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Just has the corpse sitting
Just
on her old chair.
just wears her skin on a day out. Like I've never seen it except for the photograph. No, I've seen the two of them together once. I've seen the two
Wears
of
a
them
little
together.
pinhead mask at
Little-
home.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Hi, mommy, I love you. Terrifying, fucking terrifying. Tell us what's going on in your life.
Not much, yeah. Just been fucking working and sleeping and
Walking and sleeping.
yeah, playing Age of Empires, man.
Oh,
Fucking
that's where your day goes, isn't it?
yeah.
Age of
Like,
Empires.
man, I'm fucking rinsing it.
Are you?
Yeah, just
Are you like a
it's
goodie or a
nostalgia. It's
baddie?
nostalgia. It's just a 1v1 game, you know. You just fight somebody, they fight you back, you know.
I
Build
thought
up
it
your
was you
little
take
town.
over like Europe and change them to your ways of and views.
Not quite. You just build up your little town and attack your buddy, like, you know.
that's it?
Yeah. It's
How long
easy.
does that take?
Game maybe anywhere between 10 minutes and fucking
sh-
2 hours,
Oh shit!
depending. Yeah.
Oh
So.
man, I don't have that much time.
Yeah, but that's why my time is. I'm a fucking creature of the night, man. I'm a
Used
night
to be.
walker.
I gotta do stuff. That was,
Yeah.
I'm glad he isn't a night walker over there. Nah, I can't. I don't know what's going on, but I just get up early now, and I just. But I'm busy. Like I've work to do.
Yeah.
Like I've this crowd. Like the quiz has gotten so fucking busy, and it's this fella. Like I got an email the other day. I swear it was the same people. Two people. Fucking dopey emails. One guy is assistant emailed. Hi, we're really interested in your quiz. Heard lots of good stuff about it. Can we book you? I said, yeah, no worries. And she goes, how does it work? Like, what's the quiz like? And I said, it's 8 rounds, blah, 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 multimedia. And then she goes, that sounds great. What does the quiz entail? I was like, I'm pretty sure I just fucking told you this, right? So I thought, ignore for 2 days.
Yeah,
I couldn't handle it, ignored it. And then eventually I got back and I said, I don't understand your question.
Sorry, but am I the stupid one?
Yeah,
here?
quizzes. It's a multimedia quiz, 8 rounds, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Here it is. If you want personalized rounds, I can put that in. There you go. And then I got an email from the CEO of the company going, "Hi, can you call me to explain what this quiz is about?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't even care anymore. I don't need it. I don't want your money, right?" And it was one of them. So I was fucking. So then I got another email this morning. He's like, "Hi, can someone call me, please?" I'm like, "You don't want the quiz that much. You really don't." So I'm gonna have to. Like, we had a retirement village, right? This is fucking insane. So we have, we go from. We had companies that wanted like filth, like coming or drumming, karaoke are coming, right?
Oh,
Where
yeah.
you have a picture of someone's face and you have to guess if they're having sex or they're singing a song, right? It's pretty much that. It's fucking great, right? So I had that, and then a retirement village calls up. Place was massive, right?
Right.
You had to go through traffic lights in the car park.
Jeez.
That's how fucking big it was.
proper like Auschwitz for old people.
Auschwitz for old people, yeah. I swear, I don't know what's fucking better off for them. I'll tell you in a minute. This woman was a nightmare. So you're driving in, you're waiting for the green light, and it's huge. So I'm just seeing dollar signs in my eyes. I'm like, this is gonna be lovely. I'm gonna pay off my mortgage with this, right? But they're rich for a reason
able to
they're
afford
tight.
this place by
Yeah,
the time I'm done with it.
yeah, fucking don't know how I got it in the first place. And then I walk in and I meet this. She looked like the child catcher in a suit. Like she looked like, like if you watch characters on movies years ago, and then you see them sort of, you go, oh, they could look all right if they sort of shit out.
Yeah.
She looked like that. Like she could be a villain.
Oh yes, yeah.
But I ignore that because I don't judge books by the covers because I don't read books. And then, so I walk in and I meet her, and she goes, "Yeah, so this is the setup." And I go, "So what we do? We need a TV, blah blah blah. We set it all up. The people sit, do the quiz, watch the TV, answer questions. Sounds great. Have you got audio, visual? Brilliant. Everything set up, good to go. We check the TV. We get 6 teams. Boom, boom, boom. This is going to be amazing. Grand. Agreed on everything." And then she goes, "Hi. Can you send me the quiz so we can see the quiz?" I'm like, I haven't even written it yet.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I will get it out to you soon enough, right? So then I'm in a hurry to try and do it. And then she goes, "Oh, by the way, you said 8 rounds is $800. I don't think these people will last 8 rounds." Now, I took that as a
Literally.
threat, right? I thought either literally or she was going to fucking kill them off like Ben Stiller in Wedding Singer or something, whatever movie it is. So she says that, and I goes, right, then we'll do a shorter quiz, a 1 hour quiz, for $500. It's grand. So I wasn't going to host it this time because I knew I'd snap. So I got a different host to host it.
Yeah.
He's affable and able to deal with people. So he was supposed to go out and do a tech check, but there was a crash on the motorway. Like the crash is the day someone died on the motorway. Right?
Okay.
Serious. So she's ringing me. Your host isn't out here yet. And I was like, I know he isn't because he can't get here because someone's dead on the fucking motorway.
Yeah.
And she goes, send me through the quiz. And I'm like, fucking bitch, right? Send through the quiz, right? And it was the tamest quiz I've ever done, right? It was simple multimedia. And then she called, and then I'm driving out to Silverdale to do a tech check somewhere else. And then she calls me up while I'm driving, trying to fucking loudspeaker. She goes, this quiz is inappropriate. This quiz will not do. This will not do. I'm like, hang the fuck on, right? What are you on about? This is what you asked for. She goes, it's multimedia. Most of these people can't even see a TV. I'm like, why are you booking me? Why are you booking my quiz? Like, this is, I have to change the amount of effort and work I'm putting in to make this boring enough for you, for your old people, right? So then I goes, right, listen, I'll go home, right, 2 days away from the quiz. I have to do a tech check. I'll go home, and then I'll get an updated quiz, and I'll print it out. It'll be a table quiz. It'll be a piece of piss. Easy, right? Old people stuff. Fucking so, Clark Gable every round, right?
Pencils,
rubbers, you know? Like fucking everything from the olden days.
Yeah.
Like stripy pajamas, everything, right? And then I've said all this, and then she's like, boy, and hangs up. I'm like, you fucking bitch. Yeah. So I call up Jim, and I said, look, this is a fucking nightmare, but you're going to do it. So I'm going to give you an easy quiz, right? So I went home, and I literally just went, pub quiz, print, and then some old shit that I had from years ago, put it in the quiz, put it together, gave it to Jim. Jim hosted it, did a great job because, you know, he's charming, did a great job. And then she calls me up again, and I'm like, oh, here we go again. Yeah. She goes, Jim did great. I goes, good. She goes, but we don't want to pay $500 for what was easily, like, we wouldn't even pay our bands that. I'm like, what bands are you getting for fucking old people? But I didn't want to argue anymore. I'm like, what do you want to pay? She goes, $350. I went, no, $400. And she goes, okay. And then she goes, listen, I wanted to promote you to all of the other retirement villages. I goes, I do not want to deal with a fucking retirement village until I'm in one, right? Until I'm, even if I'm going to end up in, just kill me, right? Yeah. Kill me off, fucking choke me out, never put me in one of those homes. I'm sure she beats the shit out of them. Absolute fucking nightmare. Nightmare. Like, and I'm like, it's just insane that we did a gig in Arrowtown, right? We did a gig. It's just outside of Queenstown. Okay. And we had a gig lined up in Queenstown and Wanaka, and then somebody goes, one of the lads goes, oh, Arrowtown's a great venue, the Blue Door. I looked up online, looks fucking amazing, right? I goes, yeah, that'll do. That'll fucking ding dang do. Let's have that. So I book it, right? And then I go to the venue, and then this lunatic gets in touch with me. He goes, hi, I do all the bookings for the venue. I goes, all right.
Is that your only job?
Yeah, like, what is this shit, right? She goes, so we charge an extra $5 on your ticket, and blah, blah, blah. We'll promote it in our community. I'm like, oh, just do it. I don't care.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, sound, did it. And then a few weeks later, I goes, how's the ticket sales going? She goes, sold out. I goes, what? She goes, yeah, it's only 38 seats in the room. I'm like, fucking what? Sell another show. Like, what are you doing? We're not driving all the way to Arrowtown for 38 people, right?
Yeah.
So we do that. She puts on the other show for sale. So we have 2 shows in one night, right? And they both sell out. We drive to the venue. Venue is lovely. It's a little old pub. Yeah. We go in, and the lady is there. I don't know, we call her a lady. And she's this like American woman, and she was just a bit weird, but it's, you know, whatever. And our dealings with her was hard. She was quite rude in emails and stuff. So I'm a bit standoffish when I'm dealing with people like that. Yeah. So we turn up to the venue. So she goes, right, I'm just going to give a speech. Dave was going to host the first one. I was going to host the second one. So she goes, I'm going to give a speech. And the crowd are all fucking buzzing. We get the music. And I'm like, great fucking crowd, right? Yeah. She gets up and she goes, so before we start the show, we have a couple of other shows coming up. We have Susan, who plays the tambourine, and Joanne, who plays the spoons, and just this big 5-minute drivel. Pour the fucking atmosphere out. Yeah. And then she goes, please welcome to the stage David Stewart. And David Stewart went up, and David smashed it. Right?
Yeah.
And it was a lovely gig. David smashed it. Everyone else did fine, and I went on at the end. I did half an hour at the end, and then the second show. So apparently this owl one was saying, "Oh, the new crowd are turning up. We have to cut Alan off, right?" And Dave was like, "It's his fucking show.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He's the headline. He's half an hour. He's going to do the time. Like,
Yeah,
he's not
yeah,
going to
yeah.
rip these people off or those people."
Yeah.
So about 20 minutes of my act, the second crowd was outside the window. You could hear the whole fucking story. Right? So then, but I'm hosting the second show. It was fine. But I heard that she was saying we need to get him off, and the lads were like, "You need to calm down." Right?
Yeah.
So I'm fuming when I come off. Right. I had a great time. I
Yeah.
came off, and they said that, and I was like, "What a fucking bitch." And then we were getting fed pizza. Right. Dinner was included in the show.
Okay.
So there's 5 pizzas came out, and we're all. But we've 2 shows, so we didn't eat all the pizza at once. We're just picking away at pizza, and then we leave it for the next show. You know, starving after the show. She just comes over and scoops all the pizza in one box, and goes, where are you going? She goes, taking it away. I goes, that's our pizza. That's our dinner.
Yeah,
that's our dinner. And she goes, do you want some now? And I goes, no, after the show. She goes, well, I'm taking it. I'm like, what?
What are you on about? Like
Lunatic, and I'm starting to go, I don't understand what's going on here, right? I'm starting to freak out. So then I'm going to host the second show. The crowd come in. The crowd are lively. There wasn't as much in this show. She lied about numbers. She ripped us off. And there was a couple of drunk people that I think were her friends or the friends of the bar, right? They were a fucking nightmare. They had to get kicked out because they kept on going, I'm from Ireland. Where are you from? Wanaka. Right? They just shouted every time, and in the end you had to fucking shoot them out, right? And that was it. But so we're about to go on stage. I'm fucking fuming, and I says to her, "Goes, you can skip that intro, you can skip that talk about the tambourine and stuff." And then she goes, "No, I'm doing it." I goes, "No, we don't need it." She goes, "It's my fucking show. It's my fucking bar." Right? I said it in front of the other comedians. I was like, "What a fucking bitch!"
Yeah.
Then she got up. She gave her spiel to nothing, and then she introduced me. And we've talked so many times in emails, and we've talked so many times on Facebook. She goes, "Please welcome Alan McGlory." I walked off. I spent 10 minutes ripping the fucking shit out.
McGlory.
Oh, you fucking wagging you. I'll ask you this: how are you with someone that does something to you? How are you with revenge? Like, how are you with?
I'm actually currently reading The Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh yeah, is that the fella from Sesame Street?
It's the same street.
Oh yeah,
it's the same sticks. You know.
Yeah. Sticks.
No, it's how am I? I'd be keen. You know, always keen, always down for a bit of revenge. You know.
Yeah.
A bit of just even small things. Like,
give me examples.
I haven't really been wronged.
Have you not?
Yeah. Nothing revenge-wise I'd like to say I have or haven't done. Do you know?
Yeah, like legal. Are we talking legal?
No. Just petty.
Right. Here's one that I forgot I do it. I just do it automatically. Now,
Yeah.
Right. Where I was in a supermarket somewhere and we were buying some stuff, and then the lads were like, I goes, "Hang on, lads, I just need to do something." He goes, "What are you doing?" And I run over to the little messenger board where you write a message.
Oh yeah.
You know, you put like a job application or whatever. You
Yeah,
know, I need
yeah,
someone. Yeah. And he goes, "What are you doing?" I goes, "It's something I do everywhere I go." Right. And then I had to explain it, and I just thought it was normal. Right.
Yeah.
Over Christmas, we were driving up north, right, and there was a single lane. Traffic was busy, and then when it pulls into 2 lanes, then you can overtake, right? So it pulled into 2 lanes, and I went to overtake, and some person that I just called Bell End pulled in front of me and slowed down and wouldn't let us overtake, slowed down the traffic, right? So I was fuming. Went back to single traffic, single lane, and then he did it again twice, and I was absolutely fuming. But he made a mistake of having all his contact details on his van, right? So I took a photograph. I took everything. I got his name, his email address, his phone number, and everywhere I go, every supermarket I go in, I go, here's his name, free rubbish pickup, free leaves clearing, $10 haircuts everywhere I go, just so he's getting destroyed, just because he wasted just enough of my time. I want to waste just enough of his time
answering phone calls.
Yeah, answering phone calls, just a bit of an emails, just that amount, right? And I'll never see the payoff.
No.
I will never see the
But
payoff.
you know what's happening.
I know what's happening, and I'm fucking delighted.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely delighted.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
a gentle way.
Somebody being a bit irksome, do you know?
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
it is beautiful.
I've had a few things in work now. It's a big Islander bar, you know, like so.
Oh yeah.
Man, the way they drink, man,
Did
it's
it drink
just,
heavy?
Well, no, but it's just I just hate it. Like they come up and there's 3 of them, right? And they're like, "Oh, can I get a 17 Jim Beams and Coke?" And I'm like, "There's fucking 3 man. Just get 3 drinks."
Oh, they buy it all in bulk at once.
Yeah, and then just leave them.
That's because
sitting
they're
there
used
and
to like Gilmore's and Costco and stuff like that.
I don't know, man. But when we had a function, we have lots of functions and weekends and stuff, and they ordered loads of food and that, you know. And then I'm there eating my dinner. It was a pizza, and your one's a big heifer. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like, she comes up and it was like, "Is that our food you're eating?" And I was like, "Not all the fucking food is your food
In the
man.
world is your food.
It's like, no, this is other people's food."
It's mad. Like I did a gig and they were lovely. They were great. But one person didn't make it. It was a 6-team quiz, and one person didn't make it. So they divided the final table. So all the food was pre-ordered.
Yeah.
And so I just set up on the table that was free for marking scores and stuff like that. So when the food came out, right, I've never seen such a fucking scramble. So the food went to all the tables where the staff were sitting. And then the staff just put food on the table. Now, I didn't even fucking sniff at it.
Yeah.
Didn't sniff at it. They were like, "That's our food. That's our chicken. That's our chicken." Walking away, I'm like, "I don't want your food. I'm starving. Don't get me wrong. Maybe I was salivating. I don't know."
Drooling on top of it.
Anyway, I went to Costco, right? I went to Costco. I braved Costco yesterday. I had to take fucking notes.
Big boy pants on.
The big boy pants, right?
Yeah.
I braved Costco. It is a panic attack in a shop, right? It is literally a panic attack in a shop. So you have to get a special card to shop there, right?
Yeah.
And which is fine. Gilmore's is the same. Yeah.
yeah.
So I got the card a while ago, and I sort of went on a reconnaissance mission trying to suss it out, but it was too much. Going into Costco was like, do you know, like Escape from New York or one of those movies where they put this bomb in your head and you only have a certain amount of time before it blows up. Yeah. That's me with fucking having a mental breakdown in Costco because it's just fucking massive. And it's funny because the trolleys are too big. So everyone looks like giant toddlers pushing these trolleys around, and there's no room anywhere to use the trolley, right? Yeah. And everyone's walking around doing that, and then I went to get the fucking rotisserie chicken, right? People swear by this rotisserie chicken. Right. There's a queue for rotisserie chicken. You know when you go into
chicken,
it's just a chicken.
Yeah,
do you know when you go? It is nice though, in fairness.
Okay.
Do you know when you go into like Countdown or Pack and Save? There's the chicken sitting there in the bags.
Yeah.
And it's sitting there all day.
Yeah.
This chicken, there's a queue of people waiting for the chicken. Okay. And the level of aggression is fucking something else. So the queue, the chicken cooking place, the ovens are there, and you can see the chicken. Then there's this little gap where trolleys have to go by, right? And then there's where the queue starts. So that's the Mogadishu Mile, right? People are here going, if anyone fucking skips me, I'm going to fucking kill them, right? So they have to run there and get their chicken. When it's aggro, pure aggro. So the queue goes down beside these freezers. I only queued for about 5 minutes, but I've heard people queuing for half an hour for the chicken. And some people get up there. It's not just chicken. Some people get up there
before they open.
They wait for the chicken, like. And then, I said this to a guy the other night, and he goes, "Yeah, we got 5 chickens." I goes, "You're the fucking problem.
Yeah.
Do you need 5 chickens?" He's like, "We just panicked." Everyone panics in that shop, right? So the queue was going down by the freezers. And if anyone even tries to look in one of those freezers for anything else, someone in the queue's like, "Get away. No one's skipping me from my fucking chicken."
Panic emitting chicken, you know.
It was weird. There was a guy behind me, he's from England. Like, if someone sniffs the air, sniffs the chicken, they nearly start barking at him. Go, "Get away from the fucking chicken," right? And then a lady just walked up, a little old lady just walked, didn't know the rules. The rules are nowhere. No. Right? She walked up and just looked at the chicken. And the guy behind me, his wife was behind me initially, and then they swapped. There was a tag team. So she stepped out, he stepped in.
You wait in line for the chicken,
yeah. And he's there like,
"There's a line."
Kids. Yeah, he's just shouting, "There's a line here, there's a line." She's like, just fucking asking the question, right? So yeah, you walk around, right? You have to buy everything in bulk, right? So it's so you have to buy like, I got chicken. I shopped hungry, right? Yeah. So I got minced beef. Oh, it's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. I'll show you the freezer.
That is good.
I got minced beef. I'll show you a picture, right? I'll show you the fucking picture. I got minced beef, right? $50 worth of minced beef. $50, right? And it's already sort of cut for you. So for when you spread it out. Look at that. That's my shop. I got chicken nibbles, chicken burgers, chicken tenders, 7 pieces of chicken breast, dog food. That's kebabs, right?
Rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie chicken is underneath there, and then that's 2 hot dogs, and a pizza, and that's me mince, right? That's me mince. So one, it's already pre-cut into segments. So I got that home and I said, right, I'm gonna cook some mince, but not today. I'm not in the mood today, right? Because I had my pizza and hot dogs, and then I went, what's the use by date on the mince? Tomorrow. So now I'm spending fucking an hour chopping up mince, wrapping it up in cling film and tin foil, putting it in the freezer. The freezer's full.
Yeah.
Like
it doesn't 50 kilos of mince in the next 24 hours.
It's fucking ridiculous. And then the kebabs and then everything else. I was like, I didn't need
mince
all this food. Everything. And then everything is sold in bulk. Like there's that and there's the chicken, 7 pieces of chicken. I don't fucking need that. And then I was worried, like I think I've said this before, like you know, when you have to, you know, like Jane, if she goes, oh, well, you at the shop, can you get me something? I'm like, oh God, no.
Yeah.
What can I, you know, fucking sticks in jars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck her up. Because I remember having an argument with my ex. She's from London, and we were having a party, and I was in the supermarket. And she calls me up and she goes, we're having a party, so can you get an aperitif? And I didn't know what an aperitif was, and I said, "What, dentures? Like, you need a pair of teeth?" She goes, "No, a pair of teeth." I goes, "Teeth?" She goes, "Palate cleanser." I goes, "I don't know what we're talking about," and we got an argument over that.
Speaking a different language.
It is a fucking an aperitif, and literally, and I panicked, right? And I remember, like, Jane asked me before, and even other exes, other girlfriends in the past, they'd go, "Oh, while you're there, can you get me some tampons?" And I'm like, oh God.
Yeah.
I'm terrified when I have to buy fanny bullets.
Yeah.
Like the fanny bullets come in different. I don't know what size. Is it applicator, non-applicator? Is it small, medium, large with fries?
Yeah.
I don't know. And then, so I was terrified. I texted Jane when I was in Costco thinking.
Come back on a few details.
No, I was like, do you want me to get at? And then I start panicking again going, holy fuck.
Yeah.
What if she asked me to get fanny bullets?
Yeah.
Like, normally you get like a little pack of fanny bullets, but in Costco it'd be like a fucking machine gun, you know, a magazine load of bullets. Burn, 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 burn. That's too many fucking fanny bullets.
Yeah.
But I went to the checkout, and then the thing is with the card, right? It's easier crossing borders and going through airports than it is in Costco. You need a card to get in, and you need a receipt to get out, and you need to show your card at different points in the shop, right? So I got my card. I go, like, I seen this when I was coming out of the shop. There was a lady who was in the shop. She looked across the border, right? Looked across the barrier, see her friend, stepped out, just waved to her friend, tried to go back in, right? It's not a force field, it's just a fucking gap. And the girl on the door goes, can't come back in. She goes, but I was just here. She goes, no, but you can't come back in this way. She goes, what do I do? Go in the front way. So she walked around to the front, which isn't that far. And then the lady at that counter, at that door, goes, have you got a card? She goes, no, my friend has a card. I'm in with my friend.
Yeah.
She goes, we can't let you in. So she was stuck there in fucking no man's land. Just stuck there. Like, it's insane. The shop is fucking insane. So I go to the checkout.
Like,
it's mad, yeah. And then, like, the stuff that they sell, like, the thing with the chicken, right? And the chicken and the beef, right? If I had no room, I could buy a freezer there. You know, they sell that shit. I was looking at TV dinners. I nearly bought a TV to go with my fucking TV dinners. And then coming out, then there's $2 hot dogs and a drink, right? I was like, I'll try the hot dogs. Me and the dog get a hot dog each. But it's like bingo. You put your code in the thing, in the machine, and then you're waiting for them to call out your number. And it's like, 137, and it's a fucking scramble. Like, people are elbowing out. I seen the kid get a slap of bingo wings in the face trying to fucking get his hot dog. The place is insane. And then I nearly lost my receipt coming out. I throw away receipts, and I was coming out, and then he said, have you got a receipt? And I just found it, right? But I just spent like, what, $250. Wasn't even that much for that type of shop, right? But if I had got the TV, if if I'd got the fridge freezer and I hadn't got my receipt, they won't let you out of the shop. They just go, no, you can't. You got to leave your shit there. It's just stranded trolleys everywhere, like the end of like tanks at the end of a war. It's fucking
Babies
insane.
and baby seats. Parents have been evicted. Please let me keep the child. Can't prove you didn't purchase it here.
That's the way it is. That's the way it is. It's fucking. I'll bring you there. I'll fucking bring you there.
Yeah,
I definitely will bring you there.
Adam and Alan's big day out in Costco.
Oh, man, it's fucking insane. It's just one of the maddest shops.
We should do one of these from Costco.
Oh yeah, we could walk around.
Set up a little table, buy a table in there.
Buy a table in there, set this up, and just interview people. How's your experience? Because you don't see anyone happy walking out. Like I was laughing at this. Like I was watching happy people excited coming down the escalator. I swear there was a guy coming out with his wife and his kid. He was rubbing his back like he's just been through something, traumatic. And it is traumatic. It's just the anxiety in there. And it's the trolleys are too big as well. So you can't move and you're just stuck and people are looking at fucking 47 lamb chops. Yeah. Oh, that's a good deal. No one needs 47 lamb chops.
No.
It's fucking insane. I will bring you there.
Fucking it's cool. Yeah, I was a bit of a vandal there for a bit. I was reliving my youth.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, it's petty vandalism.
How do you describe that to me?
So, right, the vapes, all right? These disposable ones, they come with a little sticker on them.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so every time in Newmarket and Parnell I buy one, I take the sticker off and I put it on the bin. I don't put it in the bin, I stick it to the bin.
Yeah.
And now, if you go to the fucking petrol station in Newmarket, you'll just see the top of the bin is just covered in these stickers.
Yeah, stickers.
If you go to any bin in Parnell, you'll see the same thing, just covered. And I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see how long it takes them to remove the stickers. Do you know what I mean?
I'm
just petty vandalism.
Yeah, like you might.
It's fun. I like it.
I'm terrified of stickers, and like I hate vandalism as it is. There's some clown going around writing pork on every building in the city, right?
Yeah, but not like scribbling nonsense words on
stickers. I'm terrified of stickers. I've always been terrified of stickers. Yeah, it's just I can't remember. Track it. Some weird. It has some.
That's a repressed memory in there, anyway.
Oh, man, I think it was just horrible. Like I stayed in a hostel recently, and we checked in late at night, and then when we woke up the next morning, there was stickers all underneath the bed, and that brought me back to staying in friends' houses where there was peel stickers. You can see the dirt on a sticker.
Yeah.
You can't see the dirt most places, but you can see it on a sticker. And I've always been terrified of them, and it's weird. And then I was briefly going out with someone, and she was into this electric. EMF, I don't know, it's stickers basically. You stick stickers on your body, right?
Okay.
And it's supposed to heal you or whatever, or help you with anxiety, and she did this a lot. So she was always wearing stickers. So I'm like, I can't do it. This is disgusting. This is like my fucking kryptonite. I don't like stickers. She was like a Panini sticker album from the 90s. I'm like, that's disgusting. I can see the dirt.
Where did you get a Fifes one?
Yeah. Why is there a Fife sticker? She had one of your little stickers on her arse. You must have been there. You must have been there back in the day. Oh man, I'm fucking terrified of stickers.
I love it. And the new petrol station where I work now in Royal Oak, there's this lad, right? Oh man, he's on a different fucking planet altogether. I go in there, right? He's got like this long, crazy, wavy hair, right? And I go in there every morning, get a coffee or whatever. He's like, "Oh, good day, Captain." And I'm just like, I was like, "All right, mate." He's like, "Very good day, Captain, isn't it?" I'm like, "Why you calling me Captain, mate? You're freaking me out." Like, yeah. So I just kind of leave him at it. Captain, yeah. I'm like, it's like being called Horsebox if you're back in Leash or something.
Horsebox is all right, but Captain, is this got the connection to Steve the Pirate?
I don't know. It's maybe because I wear me paddy cap or something, you know. But
Captain,
yeah. I don't know.
Were you a captain of a football team?
No. I wish. No.
Tell me more about him. What's the story?
I don't know, man. He's loose, man. He's just on a different planet, man.
Is he like a stoner? Is he young?
He must be, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know his name. I just know what he looks like, and I know he calls me Captain, and I know he freaks the absolute shit out of me.
Should introduce him to Michael Myers. There's a Jason versus Michael or whatever. Jesus Christ. I hope you see him. I hope you see him before you go. You will see him.
I got like one of those. Do you ever get that when like you're just walking and you get like an existential fucking crisis? Where no, it just kind of like I kind of like lost grasp of all reality when I was coming out after talking to him. Like,
Oh,
do you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
kind of like, is this what? Is this like a glitch in the Matrix or something? I was like, am I even real? I was losing my mind, man. And then,
We were, we were at a party, right? This is a different story. This is recent, and it's hard to explain. Like when I go to, when you're out in Ted's or whatever, when you're out with expats and it's just a fucking laugh. You can have fun. There's something really fucking predatory about. It's hard to say. We were at a party. It's happened a couple of times. You're at a party where you feel they're looking at your missus, right? And you can feel them fucking getting ready to separate you like fucking farmers with their sheepdogs. Going, we're going to separate these, and then we're going to call her off over here. And we're going to bring her, and then we're going to bring her home. You know what I mean? Like it's happened. Like we had it in. I tell you this, we had it in Plaihia, right? And me and Jane were on holidays, and we were just having a fucking crack. We're in this bar, we're playing pool, dancing, doing shots and stuff, and then you just felt it. These, lads start coming in, standing around, fucking staring. This guy, he was the friendly guy until he changes, right? So he's like, oh, how's it going? What do you do? Blah blah blah. Jane's a teacher. I'm a teacher too, right? Now I don't trust anyone, right? I don't trust anyone. Yeah, as a teacher, especially. I don't trust anyone, right? But I'm standing there, we're playing pool, and then it just started to change. The night started to change, and then there was these two guys staring, and he seemed to know them as well, and then the guy, we were playing pool, he took off his shirt, and all of a sudden he went from being like this cuddly teacher into Jake the Muss from Ones for Warriors. He's wearing a singlet and he's fucking doing all this shit, playing pool, and his face changed. I'm like, this is getting fucking weird, right? And then the two lads, they were staring at Jane, and I'm like, this is getting fucking creepy, right? And then one of them goes, I put my dick in that, right? He said it. He goes, I put my dick in that, right? So I could hear it. But they were massive. I think they were gangs. Someone pointed out they were gangs, right? But I didn't know what to say because I didn't want to start a fight. I didn't want to get shot or dead. So I panicked and I goes, well, I did earlier and it was lovely. I just didn't know what to fucking say. Yeah. So we're at this party.
That'll do.
And there's I don't know, there's stuff going around in the room, right? And anyway, and then it was like, do you know when you watch, have you ever seen Dusk Till Dawn? Everything I have is a reference to a film. From Dusk Till Dawn, it's Robert Rodriguez. I think it was George Clooney's first movie, right? Yeah. Where he went from being the doctor to being a movie star, right?
Right.
And they're all out in this place, and it's a pub or whatever. And then it hits, say, midnight, and they all turn into vampires. But you could feel it change, and then it changes.
Yeah,
it's a lovely movie. It's great. That's what I felt. We were at this party. It's like, these are getting creepy, and we're getting swinger vibes, which again you get from a lot of weird people here. And like at one point, this woman just walks over and she goes, "I really like your short." I goes, "Thanks very much." "Oh, I'll tell you about my weird short." She goes, "I goes, thanks very much." And she goes, "Can't wait to rub my fingers through your chest hair later on." I was like, and Jane was beside me, but she was hammered and didn't really hear it right. I'm like, Jane, we gotta go. And there's another guy just fucking circling like a shark, heading toward Jane, looking at her like this, and then someone else is going to me, "Hey, do you want to come over here and I'll show you this thing?" I'm like, "No, you are not leaving us alone. Leave us the fuck alone. We're getting out of here." It was just mad. Just like, and then I don't know how to explain that. It's just a weird. Have you ever experienced that here?
No, not really. I try to avoid situations, man, and if I do feel something like that, I'm just like, oh, fuck this, I'm off.
Yeah. It's just mad. Like the time in Invercargill, I couldn't move because my legs weren't working. Right? I was just looking like fucking like an Ed Sheeran song. I'm just looking at me legs going, "Come on, we can do it, man. We can do it. Up, let's get out of here." No, I was doing a gig the other night, and I shared this on social media yesterday or something. And I got this short, right? I wear stupid shorts on stage. So someone sent me a photograph of like a short full of cornettos and ice creams, like the ice cream menu back in the day. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And I went, that's a savage short. So I bought it. And it's the shit material, like nylon or whatever. But I bought it and I wore it out. And it gets, I love your short. Did a gig the other night in Matacana. And there was a table in the front and they were so fucking drunk. So fucking drunk. And one woman just kept going, "Oh, shirt," and I couldn't figure out where her accent was. I think she was South African, which I can't do accents, but she goes, "I want an ice cream." I want an ice cream. I'm like, you want ice cream? Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. I was like, I don't know what you're saying, right? So she's at me and she keeps on interrupting, trying to point at me like me short when I'm there. I goes, let's just get on with the show. And I carried on, and then she came up at the break and she goes, where's my ice cream? I goes, I don't know what you want. I can't help you out, right? And then she's like, yeah, but I thought I could basically point at an ice cream and it appears. I'm like, I'm not a fucking McDonald's touchscreen menu. Yeah, head case. Where's my ice cream? Like, fuck off. I don't have your fucking ice cream. Dealing with lunatics.
Yeah. Do you know what's? I was thinking there the last day, right? And I was one of these. It's something, right? It feels like a social obligation, but it's actually a law. Do you know, it's when you're a zebra crossing, man.
Right? Oh, yeah.
You know, I'd be there, right? And I'm waiting at the zebra crossing, and you do that stupid fucking... It's not the one finger, like wave, like a thank you.
Yeah.
Do you know? It's not the full hand, because that's like stop. Do you know? The one finger's like stop. It's the two fingers and the little smile, you know?
You
the
do
little,
it?
Oh, like... Just a little, you know, thanks for stopping.
Yeah.
Even though they have to fucking stop.
Yeah, it's the law.
But it's like, oh, thanks for doing me a favour, but they have to do it.
Yeah.
You know? And as well, then what you do that like stupid little half jog.
Yeah,
right,
quick run.
right at the end.
Yeah.
But you like, it's actually almost slower, man, because you stop.
Yeah.
You like stop to
Yeah.
build up your run.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you do the fucking little, you know? Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah, so that's just one
I
of those
don't.
things.
Sometimes I don't look at them. I see the car.
And
I just walk in front of it. No, I just walk in front of the car
Yeah.
because it has to stop.
Yeah. If
And
it hits me.
If it hits me, it's
Insurance.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, money. Hit me, please. But yeah, but I know what you mean. When you're walking by, you give them.
Yeah.
I do the one finger, but like I'm used to driving as well. Like I think on Great Barrier Island or like it's in outside of Dublin. Like when you're traveling around as kids, like everyone's fingering each other.
Yeah.
So you're driving around finger, two
yeah.
fingers if you know them, or the whole hand if they're relatives.
If it's one of the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I don't acknowledge them when I'm crossing the road really, because in case I know them, you know, that if someone goes, someone tries to make, but then I can't see properly. So if someone goes, hey, how's it going? Hey, you well, yeah. And it could be someone I know really well, and I just walk away, and you go, you were rude the other day. I couldn't see through your fucking windscreen.
Yeah. Wash your fucking
windows. Wash your fucking car. How am I supposed to recognise you through the dirt? You know what I mean?
Do they have that whole culture over here? Do you know the way back home? Like, say, there's a fucking checkpoint up the road, and the driver flash the lights.
Yeah. I've seen that. Yeah,
they do that here as well.
Yeah, but they're all drunk as well on the road. So
Yeah. To be fair,
it's like you're driving around, and you go, oh god, I need to go 2 lanes away from that car because they're just a bit sweary.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's mad. Like I've seen it. I've seen it a couple of times where they'd warn you.
Yeah.
Because but Ireland is more fuck the police than here, so it's not everybody here. A lot of people here are like good respect the laws. Respect the laws. But there are some sound people.
Yeah.
Go. Put a chewing gum in your mouth.
Yeah.
Open the window. Suck on a coin. Or whatever fucking to say. Oh yeah, I'll be stuck in a coin if I'm going to drive after having a pint. Who told you that? It's like a fucking mad old wives' tale. Oh, if you have a drink so the cops don't smell the drink on you, you suck on a coin. Okay. Like a fucking goon walking around. Have you got a chewing gum? No, it's a coin.
Step out of the car.
Yeah.
Chewing on a fucking
Gotta stop
coin.
you for a different reason. Who told you this story? I don't know. Someone in the pub. Yeah. You never heard that?
No.
Someone else said, what was it? Antacid tablets. Gaviscon or something.
Oh yeah.
Gaviscon. Because it gets rid of the acid of the alcohol.
I get very bad heartburn, man. Do you know?
You do?
Yeah.
See that? There's bars in Ireland that serve shots of Gaviscon. In the bar. Yeah. You have your whiskey, your Jägermeister, and Gaviscon. Fuck it, I'm all for that.
It's fucking dead right.
There used to be a fella that we lived with in Belfast doing a media course. And I didn't live with us, but he was in the course. And he carried a bottle of Gaviscon everywhere he went. And he looked like death, right? we actually made a film and he played death in the film. And he was just crusty fucker. Long hair, long beard, long black coat, stank, right? Fucking stank. Never washed. And then the only thing he had, like, you're right there, Death.
Was that his nickname?
I can't remember his name. And then he just opened his coat and take out a fucking bottle of Gaviscon and drank it like it's a cup of water. Yeah, everything's going all right. Oh, Jesus, man. He was younger than us. Like. You need to sort your shit out. Gaviscon, I fucking love it. I love it. I was saying something to Jane yesterday. I was drinking. We had was a fucking not jugs of cider, steins of cider. We went to the
yeah,
Bavarian, and I was like, I'll get a stein, and I was drinking it, and then I was on the second one. I had a shot as well, and we're just yapping away, and I was trying to say something to her, right? I was trying to say, hey, it hits me right here, like it hits me right here, and she was looking at me going, like, our love. I was like, no, the burn. Sorry, I love. Also, I love you, but it's heartburn from the cider. Like I need the Gaviscon.
Just whispering away to yourself. It hits me here. You know?
It hits me here. Yeah. Jesus Christ, man! Jesus is fucking. I'm dying.
How is she? How is Jane?
She's grand. Yes, busy working away. She was away in Brisbane for a few days.
Crazy, mate.
Went over on a Sunday. We were fucking hanging and coming down, and we were in bits. I was fucked, like, and then so she flew. She was still fucking twitchy and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was hitting her a couple of days later. So she was there for the conference Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But like she just needed a break as well, a holiday, and then she was there for another couple of days. And you get bored when you're on your own, you know.
I don't know. I'm loving it, man.
Well, do you know what?
2 weeks by myself now, and
I do love it. Tell me the highlights of being by yourself.
I don't know.
No, I love it. And I was saying to her,
like, you have a point. Yeah.
No, I was saying to her, like, when I was doing Melbourne,
don't have a bedtime.
Don't have a but I love my own company. I love being by myself.
Yeah.
I can, and especially in a hotel. But yeah, no, I love it. So what's you've no housemates anymore?
No, just myself. Just I got my PC set up. It was the first thing I set up, man. Yeah. A TV and couch, bed, big fucking
Nice.
The fucking shower's class, man. It's fucking class.
Shower's a big deal.
It's got a fucking serious pressure on it.
Yeah.
I've no hobs. Don't fucking need them. I don't cook.
Yeah, true. That's fair.
Do you know what I had for breakfast this morning? 2 packs of noodles.
2 packs of noodles
in one fucking bowl.
Wow, that's what
Came fully furnished as well, man. I don't need to go buy bowl. I wouldn't even know where to buy a bowl, man.
I tell you, Costco.
Yeah, but that'd be gotta buy 15.
Yeah, buy 50 fucking bowls. Nah, that's savage. Like when I got in here, I lied through my teeth to the mortgage people. Oh, I'm gonna get 2 housemates. We're all gonna share the same bed. Just come around. Okay, yeah. I was like, nah, no one's coming in here.
Yeah.
And then I had
Sanctuary.
I had to put something out just to show that I was looking for a housemate.
Oh,
so
okay.
I put out a post. Anyone looking, you know, and I got a bit of interest, but I got this couple, and they were like, yeah, we're keen, and I'm like, oh jeez, not a couple, no way. Yeah, would you have a fucking couple in this guy? And they're a nightmare to you. I won't say who they are, but they got into some trouble, so I'm glad they never fucking did. But once I got through that, I went, this is it, no one fucking come near me. I love it. I love it. If I need to be around people, see, I need an escape. So if I'm at a party, I can fuck off. If I'm at Ted's, I can fuck off. But I remember once I had a party here, and I never had one again because we couldn't get rid of people. And then the next day, when I went to bed, someone starts banging on my door the next morning, and it's a fella who was the photographer at Ding Dong Lounge. Right? Because we all came back here after Ding Dong Lounge. Right. And he was still here, but he was topless in the kitchen, just taking pictures of stuff off his head. I was like, why are you still here? He's like, oh, I'm just waiting for the party to start again. Get the fuck out of my house. Get out of my house. Some people are like, when are you having a housewarming? I'm not. No, I can't get rid of people. The photographer of Ding Dong Lounge was fucking, he just moved in. Because, and that was it. I realised, I can't fucking, I'm too old for that shit. Man. Right? So we bought a fridge there a while ago, and something happened with the fridge where pretty quickly it started sounded like a jet airplane taking off. So I'm sitting at home working. I'm at home a lot more with the telly off during the day. Like Jane is there in the evenings, but the telly's on. Yeah. So during the day I'm trying to write, and then you just hear shouts like and then stops and then goes again in a while, right? So I'm sitting there, it just hits away at your head, like, tapping away.
Chinese water torture, like.
God, this is doing me fucking head in. So we contacted Trade Depot and said, look, we can't have this. This is fucking mental.
Yeah.
And
What's that about, like?
They said we'll send out an engineer to have a look. Engineer came out, had a look, and he goes, it's all right, it's fine, right? And then so I heard about this and I went, it's not fucking all right. The engineer's shit, and I lost my mind. I goes this, and I sent in video clips of it. which you can't really hear it on the video clip, but I was losing my mind. I goes, I want my fucking money back, or I want a new fridge, right? So the girl goes, yes, we can do that. We can arrange that for you now. Bum, 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 all on emails. So I kept on trying to go, when is this happening? Months are going by. When is this happening? When is this happening? And then I wouldn't get an answer. So I drove out to Trade Depot with the printout, and I said, I need to speak to a manager, and then everyone just fucking runs. Right? So what they do, they have that tactic where they try and waste your time until you get bored.
Yeah.
But like, I'm self-employed. I'm here. I'm fucking setting up camp here. I'm not going fucking anywhere. This day
I'll cancel my gig tonight.
Yeah. This day is free, right? So I'm standing there, and eventually some guy comes over and he goes, who are you looking for again? I goes, the manager. And I seen him look over my shoulder, so then I knew which one the manager was. Right? He goes, he's with people at the moment. I goes, where's his desk? So I stood at his desk, right? So I'm like, all right, here. And then I'm sitting at the desk, and then eventually I realised, stand up and just look like you're pissed off. So I'm like, where the fuck is this manager? And then he comes over, hi, how can I help you? He goes, fridge, sounds like an airplane. They said I can replace it, right? And he goes, okay, we just need to send you over to, no, you're not doing this shit, right? He goes, no, they will help you. It's the lady over there, blah, blah, blah. So I went over, and I goes, right, you're the third person I spoke to now. My fridge, someone said I can get it replaced. And then I said, where is she? Oh, no, this is the fourth person. The first fella I went to, I goes, where's this girl? And he goes, she's in the Philippines. That's where the call center is. I'm like, oh, you sack of shit. So then I'm back at that desk.
Where is she?
Yeah. Where is she? Philippines. Where is she? Right? And then, so I go to the fourth person, and then she's gone through for ages trying to make it work. And then eventually she goes, yeah, we will organise that. But, so they will drop off your new fridge. Then you'll have to organise your old fridge to be sent back. And I went, no, why don't you just do it on the same day? Why don't you just drop her off and pick
up the other one? Yeah.
She goes, oh, yeah,
that would make sense.
That makes sense. So she goes, well, we'll talk to the courier company. Grand, right? So then that's it. Then a week goes by, and then I get the message from the courier company. Oh, I'm chasing the fridge for a bit. Then I get a message, the fridge will be delivered. I went, sound, right? This guy turns up, and he was young and frail, right? It wasn't a big fucking mountain of a man that I expected. And he goes, oh, I have your fridge for you. And I was like, yeah, no worries. And you're taking back the other one? No, I don't know. No one told me I'm taking back the other one. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, right? And he goes, I've other deliveries to do, and I don't. And I was like, oh, so I felt sorry for him because I had to help him lift the fridge up. So we put the fridge in. So then I had two fridges. So then we're on to Trade Depot saying, take away the other fridge. Take away the other fridge. Yeah. And they wouldn't listen.
Selling it and Trade Me, like, do you know?
So we sold it on Trade Me. So after about 2 months, we sold it on Trade Me, $350. And then Trade Depot kept on calling up going, sorry, where's that fridge? Where's that fridge? I'm like, don't answer. Where's that? Messages, don't answer. Then eventually they got through to Jane, and she goes, oh, you picked it up last week. And they went, oh, did we? Oh, cool, nice one. It's like, fucking hell, man. We had two fridges for about 2 months.